Have you ever tried to buy something, and the harder it was to get, the more you wanted it? That feeling, the one where scarcity creates obsession? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Johnny Depp's new artwork. And here's the part most people don't know, his latest art series pulled in over $3.6 million, and even after that, fans still couldn't get their hands on it. Not because they didn't want it, but because Depp has quietly built a strategy that makes his art almost impossible to buy, and he's doing it on purpose. It sounds wild, right? But don't worry. I'm going to explain exactly how it works, why he does it, and how this weird little strategy turned his art into something fans chase like a treasure hunt. And there's a twist at the end that almost no one knows about, so stick around for that. The first part of his strategy is what people call silent drops. He doesn't announce his art releases with huge campaigns or big social media pushes. Instead, he just drops them quietly. No countdown. No hype. No warning. The art appears, and within hours, it's gone. Imagine checking a site, seeing everything sold out, refreshing a few times, and realizing you missed the whole thing by minutes. Fans describe the experience exactly like that. And the funny thing is, it isn't some accident. It's completely intentional. Depp knows that mystery creates demand. The less accessible something feels, the more people crave it. It's the same psychology behind limited edition shoes or exclusive concert tickets. The moment you can't have it, you want it even more. Then comes the second part of his strategy, extremely limited quantities. While most celebrities release hundreds or even thousands of prints, Depp sometimes releases only 50. Sometimes even less. The smaller the batch, the faster it sells. And the faster it sells, the more valuable it becomes. Fans call this art hunger, because that's exactly how it feels. You see the collection, you see the sold-out tags, and suddenly you feel like you missed something big. If you've ever tried getting concert tickets that sell out in 2 minutes, you know the exact feeling. But here's the part people often forget, Depp's artwork isn't just random drawings. It's deeply personal. Many of his pieces are portraits of people he admires, people who inspired him, friends who guided him through hard times, and figures who changed his life. Some pieces reflect moments from his own emotional healing. When art carries that kind of meaning, it becomes more than a product. It becomes a connection. People don't just want it because it's beautiful, they want it because it feels like a piece of his journey. And when fans connect emotionally, demand doesn't rise slowly. It skyrockets. And then, there's the move that flips the art industry upside down. Depp uses no traditional marketing at all. No posters. No ads. No campaigns. Just loyal fans and word of mouth. The whole thing feels like a secret club. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you usually find out too late. This creates a powerful loop. People want what feels private. And every time a drop sells out instantly, the exclusivity becomes even stronger. All of this builds what collectors call the rarity snowball effect. When people miss out, they talk about it. When they talk about it, more people want in. When more people want in, prices rise. And when prices rise, the next release becomes even more desirable. It's a cycle that feeds itself. This is why Depp's art pulled in $3.6 million, but people still say they've never actually seen it available. And honestly, that's the whole point. Scarcity isn't a side effect of his strategy. It is the strategy. Now, if you're someone who wants a chance at these pieces, here are a few tricks that seasoned collectors use. First, watch for micro-drops. These are tiny releases that happen at unusual hours, very early mornings or late nights. Collectors keep their browsers open because the window to buy is that small. Second, join fan communities. Depp's fans are incredibly observant. Sometimes they spot subtle hints, a comment he makes, a moment in an interview, a passing mention at a concert. These tiny clues often signal that a drop is coming soon, sometimes days before it happens. Third, never wait for an official announcement. That's the biggest mistake. By the time it becomes public knowledge, it's already sold out. And finally, pay attention to story-based collections. Whenever Depp releases art connected to personal emotions or people he admires, those collections sell out the fastest. Emotion is the best marketing tool, even when he's not trying to advertise anything. So here's the question I want to leave you with: do you think Depp's impossible-to-buy strategy is genius, or just plain frustrating? I'd really love to know what you think, because fans are split on this. Some say it's brilliant. Others say it drives them crazy. And if you enjoy videos breaking down celebrity mysteries, hidden strategies, and behind-the-scenes stories, you'll definitely love the next video I've linked. Check it out when you're done here. If you liked this breakdown, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it lets me keep bringing you stories nobody else covers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.